obey a day, wanka, 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 obey a day, yeah. Many not now for you do miensa, young qualify fair miensa, nana juya me call 90 sabe, fiabe shemi. Wanka, obey a day, 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 yeah. Many not now for you do miensa, young qualify fair miensa, nana juya me call 90 sabe, fiabe shemi.
And I'm a guest, me super guest in Sushibi. Internet there, you can revolt media and choir. Nintin I'm using my Jimmy t-shirts, come. Me that's all. So I must say. And story now me day bano. Minimum say you can relate. Wow, Wolfie, you can relate because a young people story and a married couple. And so story in na idea into be patcho. So waje bre ne day one boy. What you need into one car bed media on your eye cry. Hey, I now buy. Yes, Michelle revolts me. They always say, hey, man, who one car bed, me, who for him, yes, say, me, intimate that's the same. What joining me? Nam Pacho joining, what joining me? Make I will say, like me program, me, mammy, share for mammy, a face, subscribe. So, yeah, now, in all these, no, share the yummy because I have a moment trendy. Woman trendy, oh, na me sponsorship on Emra, na me scam it, me chibi. And the mama say Mother's Day, yeah, mammy, phone be show. Say more share me, and winning send a crest. Mom Wolfie and put me a show. Thanks for watching me and my panelists, Nayak or Waha. And the main yaffin ambassador did you home, me back kind of boko, the Nayak will feed you muha. And I'm a son so warm a guest. I ain't be a medan edi train and make I was said please make over there de bia obo mechidom ono ana ya otwi manim ma me kama me nua oba ya let's make over na boa me afa me nua na ya kenso ona ya o ma me alata semena aye remedy alata so kuma me di dware na ho fe me skin no skin ne se ne na mu hu no no ain't mpacho uhia bia me the numbers ne betu dwa towards the end of the program. Now I reach out to them. Pesa me ye ne sa se be ya unya ne nyame na me no de di dwumadi 1 hour pe nti enko ba bia ana biem mote me nyom no so abogu na ye ma me no so mema wan how to reach him by the close of this story na this program no me pa cho me semri me nya abona ya din de da wonim se me nkonya me nuen me she t-shirt obehye ono so hye me so me hye nti enne na ya akofidua mu ha ne de on rese emro me so na me so memro no so yenya ya je revolt media t-shirt yenyina ya ye pepe revolt t-shirt enene nye mo fa ncha ye me nua ndo okwa mo me de me so me ni kwa mo no was singing band it's a singing band Nayak
yes my dear
now what to say
adum
Makacho say nyaka ya na edit we makacho say uti na me fe pa
me da say some me fa me to be chill
we do nya to be chill
we me nya to e na nso e beba
me pamacho mo ma me fe ntwam say Nayak me birthday nuru ye me birthday July 13th but Nayak aye me birthday show shopping na Nayak aye dia abegu me fie o say me birthday gift no name mo amfa accessories account so address me from head to toe for mama accessories into batch of accessory wig and jewelry and no so my fa be count welcome me wi anu welcome me preko
yes upu abo wa anu
atwa ne timo o yeti asefo nti na me feel you no me batch na yak na mo te ne nka no ma de nyina me sit at na yak ai unim say I say 1 and 2 me ko no aba no so ko no aba sa na ebe no enie na me nko mi ni pay swe mini pay ebi amohu no na so wo hwe yen wo revolt media nkwa de a and I'm very confident say we hu no nti na onye hoho to revolt and onye hoho to one kabere because nyina ye media personalities ne wa ha say me nkasa bebre na me nua be me ya owa he ya na ye ne be di dwumade or your application engineer. It is scanned the will be pan, but I catch him so need be of what. Kakro de Mamma didn't there be your soon is but a net measuring a role. Application engineer, but also a media personality or a very sweet personality. Aye, or your media personality, say a sweet personality.
Someone.
Big Mike, Big Mike,
Sister.
Big Mike, and that is a papa. And then we are revolting.
True.
And we are revolt media.
We are revolt media representing
revolt media. Yeah, revolting media.
24/7. Yeah, 24/7.
Baby,
every day. Yeah.
Me that's send then so me to for a waba.
There you was.
Bokode.
Nyame adom you so.
Ye de nyame ase. Okay. Big Mike agine dwe ya wagigi adem se ne mu hu ni die. Na me nua na ya ken so aye ready ya ye discussion ba enne before the camera rolled we were discussing and we will continue with that discussion. But who are joining me Sisiano? I feel na wo ba be hu from the beginning. It's a patcho. Me kind story na for or comments for brem wate and who hear me ye part for comments in the mommy and we will interact in the comment section as possible. Into me patcho your story no. Mame fam real brofum na me de akotwi so de amount. O say hello ahofe. Ono the question na sha ask you into patcho monte question mama. O say hello ahofe. Do you think marriages thrive with people of the same career? In the question, no. Obabichirim. Or say, I am into entertainment, acting to be specific, and my partner is an accountant. We have dated for 3 years, and we are convinced that we are meant for each other. My now fiancé just proposed, and I happily accepted it. Our friends have always not been fully supportive of our relationship because of the differences in our careers. After the proposal, we went to both our parents and the same problem has arisen. Or arose. Okay. Our parents complain and advise us to go our separate ways because we are supposedly incompatible because of our careers. We love and understand each other and have tried to explain to our parents, but they seem not to understand. We are planning to ignore them and go somewhere to get married, but we still don't want to do that because we are family-oriented people. Please, what has career or careers got to do with love? Or no, the question shall see you. As answer the question I ended. Yen nua baby na dia brɛ na nas mo ken na no se ahofe meni abrante bi ya hyehye ho for mfie miensa ni na ne tie ne se manage entertainment ho pa specific anase me kiremu ya acting yes me twa skate ne sa ne onuma ye hu o se no wo ye na ni so je ho na be ma na oba be ware no ono ne ye accountant so on the sikasem on the mass okay kambo ma no titi be free eno na be ma ne ye na omo de omo ti omo ho ase o omo de omo ho e na adwuma oye ni be ma no so adwuma oye ni e na omo atena for 3 years no relationship not to the next level say na be kan because be ma no e di nkotodwa agu from one knee down one knee up. Will you marry me?
Say some can marry me.
Marry me by fire by force. This is a new question. We command. Marry. Hey, so the reaction so. It was any be me here no say any marry me. And no say marry me. Any me so me marry you. O say happily. And no je ne ka wa no de share. Afi de wa je share wi a. E wo so mo ko hu awofo because e ka wa share ne de munya share mo wi yo. Afi na mo ko hu awofo na mo ne mo beye afi de ko be ma me fi o say na mo de na mo ye ni tin mo ni abresa mo de be ware de bi o me ma me ba nware oba o twasini o na ye ko fefefefe na no akọ mi ano sa de bi de me nti ase ye de ko ba ma me fi a om de mo dwen ho kakra o say na wo be me ya person ware na ono so de mass wa ye calculation tisi book mu de bi obete wase se bia okotwa sini na ma ya obete wase ade na won so ngope obi a One ni nyina mo wo adwuma ba ko no say na matem ho ase na ne wo kɔ na amaaya ɔno nim say senti na amaaya nti na ne oba na ma me say yenyi ni say ye hwɛ mpate takra mu a enkowie yi nti yen so ye mpene e ma ho kosa dimension ana say sa ekwan na wonam so no omo so si omo do omo ho nti ye say omo ti ho ye omo say ye twa omo mo Kumasi forecast o se twa wabo ye twa omo mo kra ne ze enko peko na baby enko pe broni asase bi so ne entena ne enware aware eye ya ne afanye ya ne etim enti no but omo san so dwen ho aye say eye ya on de ombefo na anye ye no omo san ba omo ban because ebusua mu no omo da nti omo ntumi so nye ne sa e no maye confusion omo bisa me ene wo ene ye panelist yi nyina say Ejuma yensa no juma ana broni beka se career no ene odo tracker ben e do mo ntem ejuma a wo ye ne odo tracker ben ene da entem nti no ne me first question ne meto abo we dey ne dem function na ya ka se the best fit big market so odo ne career ana ejuma yensa no juma na se obi ejuma afa so no so tracker ben ene da entem no obi san so say crime haram bone say uye ejuma foforo na o partner so ye ejuma foforo na ade by force them na mtina ejuma mu ana say nka be me ye accountant na na so ye accountant na say be nti no the question a odi abre no nti pacho fa wadwen kire bra ye so ye de adwen kire ba ye nua bai ono so wotie say be obi sua bibia fi na menim say wa wotie fie na bia wo so wo the same unim one ka be there every time I be discuss story na I be kono na me yenya feedback obi enko audios sometimes I wish I could play some of them you know we yenya audios yenya messages obi tin say na de masem pa na maka no fi say wi asasem bisafoa itimi bi asem bi pono ntimi nim say wo wo hwe me sisi ana wo tie me sa asem nim say akobio ayesafo abio pono nti won so for adwen kire bra ana say obi nso fa na adwen kire bra na nyina yensu ade o mpacho afi na join me like Jumedi mami subscribe it afi share na one ka be dey yenko viral yensu yen we say training yensu yen training umi yensu yen training why
America dey mo
America na training anti yi di na training umi yen training Big Mike.
Sister.
Now say.
You're called Viola.
Hey, Big Mike, a gua grono. We're gua grono, crama. Me patch Big Mike. My main be sound.
Yeah.
What is the relationship and our correlation bro American? It's a bro too. Yeah, do
correlation.
What is the correlation? And I say tracker ben that career. And I say Juma obi any or dontem. So so ye dantem. There were similarities and I say there were differences our career and love. Then I impact then one of them have on the other.
I think so, if anything, yeah, you need direct correlation, and that's a tracker between a Juma and I say career and love. But then I think so, yeah, you ban and the boyfriend among umbewa and the fiance, you know, it's more of like a bushanfona per outcome, right? And see, there is no correlation, but then there is a difference in outcome, right? Me pair like Tamana or almost story no. One thing I can tell from the who America had me say your chrome had me say is actor and actress waria and koyi like and koyi like in fact currently I don't know about like any actor and actress like waria like it's me you know it's here every time be I know. Like at the end, no, it's really bad. Like there's a bad
America for the only someone as a case study.
Yes.
Like generally.
Generally.
Okay.
Yeah, makes me. I think it's like the direct example here. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Okay.
Johnny Depp, the actor. Amber Heard was an actress. It didn't work. And I think so. Usually, I just am bad to fight me, but usually, no. A taco tiamba. And see, in Burma, no actors. Actors, no. Almost me call have a successful marriages and that's a relationship with people that are not in the field, like in the acting and that's the entertainment field, and it works out for them. They stay married for like a long time. We can use Denzel Washington as an example, right?
Okay.
Now, so Mano, even if they go to like a different, once again, just a case study. Some call, you know, like different careers, like to marry, like say maybe a accountant, in your bano, ever say or why you know, almost call that side now. It's still, like at the end, it still doesn't work. In the beginning, it looks so good, but at the end, it doesn't work.
So what you are saying is say, a worry. I'm trying to make
a human like the occupation actress, no.
Actress, no. Okay. Na say ne man no na actress. No. So omono warrior. In Pempi, no, our warrior no is successful.
Yeah.
Regardless of
who the, like of the career, the like their partner, like it's in like professional. You couldn't person or warrior no woman, regardless of the career.
Why is that?
I don't think it's a your fault, right? I think there's a perception out there that they are fighting. Once again, like, and yeah, friends say perception that men are creative and as a family say creative, right? Because men are also like coming from families. Time and all kinds of stuff. I think so. Like I said, from the ladies way home and our family, you know, from the ladies' friends say family, you know, her parents was asking and said, is a future husband going to be okay with friends like the kind of job that she's in, right? Which means that they are looking out for their daughter, right? In that them and also families, you know, so they're looking out for their Serbia. Oh, we about kwako you moving now. Will be a fin and so what they are saying. Men and women are not the same. In a perfect world, then Vega says like if a man can do it, a woman should be able to do it, right? But then there's one person is going out there to pick up a wife, right? It's not like the other way around. Like the wife is going to pick up a husband, right? In that case, but in this situation, you know, these two people love each other. That's what they're saying. So they love each other, and so like if love actually conquers all, which I don't believe that. I don't think that love conquers all, right? They can go ahead, forget about their parents or families, and they do it, right? But I think someone else said they have some iota of doubt in them. Said this thing might blow up in their face.
You think so?
I think so, because if love conquers all, if the statement love conquers all, right? If they believe in that motto, say love conquers all, now, per what she said, she could like just ignore both families, go with them because she's getting married to the men, and then just live their life. But then they have this iota, both of them. No, you're bad and one. This iota of doubt said this thing can blow up in their face. Now, when it blows up now, and the families are not involved there. She's on her own. He's on his own.
Well, I think, say, with that part, you know, it could be true.
Yeah.
It could also mean, say, enye Bruni ne the buy.
Debbie.
Abrofono, omo culture ne quite different from
yeah culture.
Now, unim say, ye culture no. Power, I don't think say obi e kwa warrior or call with the intention say, ebe say.
No, obi anyone.
But then obi enim so me, I may worry me no. You be call.
Of course.
Until say something happens.
Yes.
So me, I'm thinking say ebia or no a dream say, and I will say yeah, you can say I worry be brain no say more worry. Na family say anymore it won't work. Yeah,
in see Ryan say you free Western culture and not yet the back. Yeah, local African and Ghanaian community culture now. The stigma is even worse, right? I don't think say me if I say me worry. I don't think say me Rebecca say me go why Nadia. Now so on a regular day she sees Nadia boy, it's a beautiful woman, right? But say a case in the back Bema and go why Nadia. I guess why? Inti a banner yen culture no crampo na. The stigma attached to like this kind of like to actress. It's even worse.
Yo, I see. Say you have a lot to say. Into me, into no, but me because I have questions to be more maybe say bisa.
That's it.
Nayak.
Yes, my dear.
And the big mic by you.
Waba.
Waba pa.
Waba no waba.
Now waba so there no waba because then I started. I started to bomb be there. Yes, waba. Mami bisa mami.
Yes.
And say me baby I know kicking. Who feel say there's a problem with marrying different I have a question about what if it's a different career, two different careers. But so there, since your story is specific to acting, let's stay there. Then I feel say the problem with acting and other careers. Then say will be an actor now way. Then because now make an assumption. I don't know if it's a fact. Say it's a fact, right?
Yeah.
To you.
I mean, no, the stats, no compare stats.
Most it's easy be there. I say man warrior and yes successful. At least what me mention for one or two.
I know you chrome her.
Chrome half full. Into no mamin bisao. Do you agree with him? And do you think say it is not about the career, but something else, Anna?
Me that's all. That's why I feel say one say they all kind of, it's not about career no personal, let's say, ego b so like worry be successful ejina wow so
it's now say it has nothing to do with your career.
Me who say a career no.
It's only big mic in your adrenaline.
There are many in your adrenaline.
Okay.
Many in your adrenaline.
Yeah, establish that.
So be I worry whether entertainer. Also there's this thing going on, or it's there, it's already there. It's not something going on. So that entertainment field, you know. I worry who you dey more. So I don't know what no. But me feel say maybe they meet the men. Sometimes a men money be cry to me is room man kakra. Based on the way your appearance and ebinum so or ebia let's say ebinum ebe kasake. And don't just say financing futuro no cry fi many so you don't know who that person is. So sometimes they omukasem omukasem na be a lead you to a place. It's attitude. I feel say attitude, you know. One say yes.
So it's more of
character.
Than
say obo anu ma sika ma ahomaso ana say unya sika too much. So obo oni sika no that for me.
Yeah, sika na control no.
Yes. It me feel say awari ankasa na be yi a me can in general ya na gina two people on so the couple. Because so obi din advice if you abontemba na obeka kire mo na say emwa me cry na sometimes I na me doing we say na dey na na issues obo on ma oni ne kunya issue a America so da bia so foti o ana papa bi omo fere no da bia na man bi omo fere no da bia na ase omo asem da nipa nti mo so mo nwen say of the one asem no so be yem fato ho ama nkrofo ana
right.
So you feel say what trust nipa no e de wa asem akọ, but it's out there.
I'm also trust
you. Ye no mo ade na nka mo contain no e wo mo am self contain yi mu e na mo ka mo asem anka bibia because me ni say asem bia ho a this kind of dwudwam.
Okay.
So ka couple no mo am to me want me hu ni say eya na enya career no eye nipa na nkasa.
Okay.
Obi ani na esu ene
so in this
say, like I want to me person me the right way to put out there.
So
obia won motive or the aware mu.
Okay.
So one say obia want tete so wonya woni fie. Ebu antete no so ka ho. Ebu wan so ono ayatete no pa but call out there an environmental effect. And I know so influence no so career no na we no odo asem no de
yes sir. Ene ma mbisa we your careers no it to me enya influence on the way we behave because so kasa no can be say sika we it me many passes
right pa
exactly in this case no yen careers na ye wo no it me enya influence on your personal characters and as in because I'm trying to establish niebema actor into me worry somebody else actress into me worry somebody else into your careers na your one it to me influence on who we are, like how we've been brought up and I say odeshi
enya odeshi bia enya pa
it's me influence
it's me now when we say I had to so be our giver okay inbuilt. And on my friend say a calling. Okay? A calling, given. Okay? Say I'm fast Adam now no more. To me.
Okay.
I saw draining answer. Onyame obo adwen to obi atrim. But nyansa de age was so near the Adam.
So say Solomon.
I say Solomon dear no. Nti ade bi wo hono ma enipa no eye ade woni mu. Nti no bo hono ma oye yemfa na say sabi boy. House boy. Yeah, esunu suban ko. Office
now all expect to say yemfa no kwatna high table yemma the position bigger position but oye na so no it's nice metwase wo ho a wo adwuma ne benya influence on you and it's an inbuilt thing.
It's an inbuilt thing
and it's just bringing it out. Okay.
Obo insolent dada e wo obo
But
okra na career na so kra no omu oye insolent omu ade dada.
Okay.
And a career no so abe back no say oye star yemfa no say say kind entertainment field into oye star into wasan be star no kra de na ja kra o no obi akra obi a omu nipa
into e woni mu dida.
I hear the same kofi bebre were issues about actresses and yeah and there was a time I was like I didn't hear why ebia is it the way they brand themselves or is there when but omo na they are nation
yeah
oh they need obi okro nyo obi kra na sembe wa be senepe and so onya
because they're going through it on Kafra yeah she gonna be high
regardless
she gonna be high
yeah
okay Big Mike
sister
mama be saw the same question
yeah
because me him say we be fair for different perspectives you don't understand the same question yesu ban yeah esesano I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, you're making sense.
Na ya keka say ono dey believe say it's an inbuilt thing. It's just that we dwuma bi no so bi o ha obeye boss na wa ya ahoma so obeso o chest abaya bi a ye ne we dwuma mami ya wabu just say o dey yan kan kese enti no enye o dey first bi na obi a che na so ntu dey first oh woni nipa no we dey say me but obenya position kakra bi afi na enti eye position no anase career no and the man nipa behave we dey maybe say in general not with regards to obana
okay
and na say ya na ya ade we mu de na bibi na ekofa ne ba
yeah and I think say Mrs. Tanaya kekasa na okay be say Vanessa sika credit me sanipa right me I don't think say sika sanipa I think say Vanessa money like prosperity and as riches and wealth no it's a revealer right if anything a money volume it makes like a mouth who you are already before the money a money volume just all your home restaurant you were already yes because not scanning you want to scan by the money volume it means like you know like now we are home so that yeah like on that stance yeah but as far as say like your profession as a sign your character I don't think so really me personally no assign motive and character traits, right? I don't say character traits near innate, like it's inbuilt, right? It's in us, it's just who we are, right? And there's a point that like we will say, oh, for instance, as soon as you say yeah, say no, so say. Now I'm going back to for instance motive. Okay, so for instance, it's not has nothing to do with the profession now, you know, but more of like the motive behind what you're doing, like whether it's in the like what's when I was here so open like what was the motive behind you loving the person, right? In that same motive, you know, you cannot change as some bema no I'll call or otherwise or banner or no your actress now. So me and I have a stigma and a motive about actresses. You can't change that.
Why can't we change that?
Because it was what I believe.
Wrong.
Always, it is the biggest sample against one person. You say, like Vance said, we say, Katibone say, then like me name yeah. In the Vance, if you put like 3 actresses and not 5 together, not baku more on the character in ya, actresses are not good.
With the way okay now, with the minye tribalism kakra wa say. We say I say Asante for Asante for. We correct because Asante for mema, or munye.
Yeah.
You know. But ebia enyo mu nyina net say but yes. Because you are generalizing on.
Yes, for instance,
Kumasi as a for Bema. It's make our
yes, for instance, for Bema ye pepe. Me ko ni.
So ko ni bi o ha to say we say o splash money on your wife. We are there.
Try but in Sivana say a banner like sir like our motives and then characters now. Me I have a stigma against nurses, but I'm married to a nurse.
Okay.
I think it's a nurses for near two no like Ghana for nurses. Near two no. Because of the mehu. And then every time I talk about nurses, I leave like one lady that I met that her name is Ruth. Like I leave her because I don't know she's been the same from the very time I know your nurse to the, like obey a nurse. Okay. And I've also met like a whole bunch of people that now almost like not more your nurse. They went from like housekeeping to become like nurses. And then what changes that first maybe a first time not on your nurse so who are like Mike is saying I say I assume he says the same. Yeah. And then after I got sure NCLEX not passing maybe on your Juma you know when the doctors interact here. I don't know if that like plays games with their head. That like I'm on feel let's say be like
so no, you are neither here nor there.
No, I'm coming. I'm saying so. Okay. I was talking about the motive, right?
Okay.
And motive and then stigma. This is my stigma against nurses. Okay. I think that most nurses, only you two know. Yeah. And it's because they've always been like that. It's just that they were waiting to become a nurse, okay. Right? Because we think that, like that career change, you know, like it's equivalent to wealth. So my to saying, I think obey a nurse, but what changed was the career that changed. But then could it be said he was always like that, just waiting for like the appropriate time, right? Interference, like it is there, like the behaviors is in it, has nothing to do with profession. And see, accountants, right, will probably be like before and son by accountant who are chair like you need come all right. So sister, but we be able to family no way anyway. Or by accountant, still talking to the same thing. What changed? All I'm saying is that the people that are around me that like work in like different fields, they've always been the same. Kumasi has always been the same like since I met him. Like I've met like a whole bunch of people in different careers. They've always been the same. The only set of professions that I've met that when they were not in that profession, it's nurses.
So in that case, now they are like that.
They're like that.
It's just that they were waiting for the career to, push them to. Why would you generalize and nurses?
I'm saying, per my own
that career.
Per my own way.
It's them. It's personal.
It's personal to
life.
But then
not the career.
They just waiting for the right time.
That's what manage nursing. Let me understand it.
Yeah.
Because if we are saying that the character was there, but a Jumano.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I say, okay, the offense was and a baby,
Yeah.
But my main bisa questions about Nayakso.
Okay.
With regards to I'm a character,
generalize, yeah.
Into me, I can still use
right.
it anyway. Into no nipa na or ye actor now or hasi in particular no. Obema nene natna only bad character. For example, Onye Jamaifo, she's only acting.
Yeah.
Na ye ka say so me shada na me di fi ho ba ye ka say oh career doesn't really define a person.
It doesn't.
But then if your mind will hold that.
Yeah.
Acting no na man the opportunity to meet people, opportunity to show this to opportunity to have or you better have girls frolicking around, those kind of thing all day. So sister on penny once me onye drama my friend she's still acting keke. Adintina money there. People are not because if the guy no ankasa na involved no we hu nipa no say no te adintina people are not giving her the chance. Maybe she'll be the only one among the lot.
Yeah.
Adenawo woman a chance because now kase senka wo na obane boy na you also feel the same. Yeah. Why won't you give her a chance?
I mean, there's the same reason. The same reason that say Kumasi ka say oya Santini so Asante for you amenu.
So if you come into contact with Kumasi and Abun say
exactly.
So why would you judge somebody by their wati?
It's the
get close to the person and know the person.
This has nothing to do with it. Like like that occupation, like actress, and I'm not trying to put it in a box, right? But like actress and actor, like acting in general, no. Where we come from, we believe say act like so like you know, say obia wire and I say be like in that occupation, people have access to your body, right? And then in marriage, you know, we believe say it's only the wife that should have access to the husband situation. The parents are trying to avoid a catastrophe from happening. Because they believe say their son should be the only person that have access to the body of the woman that he wants to marry.
In private or out.
In private, outside.
Wherever.
But then the career like a stunt person to come and play that sexual work. But the people are seeing that it's you. Even if your husband was there, right, whilst like the act was going on, right? When it comes on screen, it is you. There's a status or like an ego problem with men that has to do with like, you know, like that thing. So that the parents from both angles are trying to stop this thing from happening.
So why and worry?
Me
Nayak. Me see, me name say Big Mike there. I was one day me chen on one-on-one. Say interview be na me no say there because okay say be na ama me question. Into the one day me chen one na pa on some bibi home. So Nayak mami mbisa. She said they me bisa Big Mike here. I didn't na awofo no omo consider omo man so happiness. I know say you there you are speaking for you are saying say they should leave them. It doesn't really matter. But then let's think about it. Let's analyze it. And then why are they considering their careers and not their happiness? I didn't know omo there just say mo dream say mo ba no omo love no, because right now it's like ya to odona to actually ya to your money feelings not to actually
stigma attached to
that
no. And no focus because it's an iron mentality. You can say you kind of African mentality say if it's okay in that context. Me to one and Big Mike and I was speaking something out. I mean dream say already now and Kasano the guy no accountant no ohun lady no na nije na ho no onim adwuma a oye onim say lady no she's exploring okay because omukwa set enum ne ade na I think I said that we can say adentina ukoware oba
parents require ho ye me nwanwa no
I
am looking out for their child.
I mean, are you God?
Right.
Our able or Yanimawaria or sophobia, our we see from pay. Anyway,
meanwhile,
one reason under any tension. And so I endure because my yam, and that's when I damage so for my meaning to no one more. So I me one and in it. If we are saying so. Happiness is the ultimate.
Right.
Maybe I would from communication, you know. You are looking out for your happiness. You want your partner to make sure say oh yeah happy. Obi are looking out for each other. Obey my sister who make you say who make sure so you happy and now ba so sa. Nti na we dware we na fa dware benkum na benkum so dware ni fa no. Nti obi a ultimate no gear towards happiness.
Okay.
And so I feel say parents, you know, they should give them a chance.
At least.
They say, my father, why I know me and Cromako Jerry, no macrophobe, and then Crofoko to Crofo, or hand Crofo, be renting parents. Suddenly to me renting Crofo Mombesu a year, no. Or bet me a confessor dams, I show my major mamma, and papa, I'm renting Crofo. Crofo Besu, I to Amokada. Into what makes me a rent your parents be or baby. Now, because Abby are not one. Meanwhile, they are not looking at Omokariano. They are looking at the vibe.
I like the vibe. I like it.
So how
it has to be a vibe. There has to be a vibe.
Because when you know to me inquiry, Debbie, I make Cassa Okowaria, worry, Obi out to me who said, Onipa way, say next and then try still I'm in better. And now don't ask them no, we are not talking. Why nobody to me na Bobra?
Okay, so you're actor now, so bra.
You have to marry the brains. Men worry the physics, no, physical appearance. Oh, need to be oh, Big Mike there. TikTok. So I might be on one TikTok. Say TikTok no say be wedging you. Say TikTok won't answer. And one is saying TikTok na sa. And I bet my 2 gram.
Big Mike. So what's in you are not taking offense.
Oh no.
It was just
no. I'm just
don't worry.
Because then I was saying
no, but it's true. I see what kind
of what's I say? Am I be per TikTok guys? Until I use that scenario. And or you say cry now or per TikTok. Or you say cry per TikTok. Meaning what is this thing about TikTok? At the end, better than TikTok. Over meaning the apostle.
Oh, we happy. They say when you TikTok, TikTok.
I mean, wow, they are not marrying the brains. Oh, for Bema or smart, Bema or Cobao. I dare back one papa, and say, a common you'll be out of you. Also, a command name will be answering Kawa Bonte.
Right.
To an ordinate Tibakwaji, Akojachema. Any and mammy best stay at home crowd by the medidi. And one crowd will be a me, will be answering cat. And only a friend of Bema or quack or quack could be a fee. And then you'll know TikTok where Sabit near me car back. No, woman, I want to cry now. Now do sick cry. TikTok guy or boba. TikTok guy or no one can say verbally abusive. Who is and then buy. And so the first one was this guy is so handsome. Now Dinechi. And they should look out for
characters.
Happiness. Happiness is the ultimate. Dear never I didn't know okay, so say on time to wait. You find the same ban Wakushia Bema
so you're acting.
No,
what is the guarantee? Thank you.
That's a be our banner swan and your mamma worry be. And they are a jar the fear. It's when you imagine. Ebi so anko ne accountant need to an more and come call my name. Forget about the career and the stigma attached to actresses and actors. Actors you'll be on me some years. Forget about them among who are banning. Enti e mamu yesa. Ade na a career e dan so keke. Profession, okay? Aha. And as anka na mental health pay na ya bobo dan
true.
What I say. Enti me na me feel say the parents should reconsider their decisions regarding all this. And now the ultimate thing na say omumi enu na ekobobra. They should talk to their parents. Okay. Let them know when you're
okay.
Who do sa position now? Why? It's high time. Parents they should desist from that as a tribalism. Asantini okware krobonia eden. Kroboni de okware asantini eden. Sanya ma basan. Ehun hia. Because ubetimi awa asantini be ma onu so se be oni nyansa. Na wakonya kroboni ana se wakonya agbeni bi onu wo nyansa. I don't know you don't and obetimi no wabobra. Why? What's wrong with that?
Right.
Tribe no na so. It doesn't define the person.
Thank you. It doesn't define the person. Me da se bebre nayak. Why hit? Big Mike. Intino. Are you suggesting say?
Yeah.
Where did I put it to you? I said I'm the West Nation and Noom say onka. Are you suggesting? And okay, let me reframe my
question. No, put it to me.
Do you think say the best way and say actor no uncle Dini lame na be man no so enko Dini lame man with that question my mean bisa say intino say actor ekoware actor accountant enko ware wan. What do you think the match should be? Because sisi ano you can't actors you know I don't know if they do good by marrying themselves or they probably will do better.
They don't.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't do
so
good.
what would be your match? What would be your career match as far as love and marriage is concerned? In your opinion. I mean, you saw in your marriage counselor.
No, I'm not.
In your opinion, what would be?
In my opinion, I mean, I think so. Like logic has to always prevail, right? Their parents. I want to think so. Their parents were being very logical, right? In the events where love like when love takes a stand now, right? Logic is missing.
Okay.
It's
a logic and love. They don't
go
work
together.
hand in hand.
The same way in America beginning said in Bama, like one of our brains thinks at the same time. Like when one is working, the other thing is not working. Yeah. I honestly I think that sometimes I believe so as a man, like a man's first love is his career and not his job. Yeah. So Bama not in the first in anything that we do, right? At this point, she could marry, but then, if it works, it works. But I'm not saying, but at the same time, I'm saying that they need to listen or heed to their parents. Or their parents are saying that this thing, it's not gonna work. They shouldn't do it. And I personally, I think I support their parent, right? The man,
Really?
yeah, the man can get married. The accountant can get married or marry anybody else who is not an actress, and it will work, right? The actress can also find somebody.
So if the accountant can marry anybody and it will work, why can't he marry an actor?
Because his parents, their parents, both of their parents from the different parties are gonna accept this marriage, and they don't want to. And there's a reason why.
If they don't want to,
there's a reason why.
I don't want to many on casa.
It's not gonna work. Like there's something about like I said, acting, right, and then marriage. And that's the reason why from the beginning of time, actors and actresses have always have problems in their marriage, right? If you've heard Denzel Washington talking in an interview, right? Every time he responds, only your wife you have access to your body. The same way that you want, or you want to be the one that have access to your wife's body. That's where the parents are coming from, right? As far as love, you can learn to love somebody. You can learn to love anybody in this world.
Mebao, I'm sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
What if Obane, the roles she's speaking, no, any nudity, any intimacy, any mama me camera na me Toronto me send the first one because oh yeah me my king is here man abet na se man abeka na come on leave me alone na me nyama ade my bodin will show you. Yeah. So question comes in there.
So what if the rules the lady is playing is not
yeah. Won't she add want to me man a chance? What if?
Yeah,
she's not doing those things. I get it. Some people go to the extreme.
Oh yeah.
I know some people will do anything, but let me just bust maybe a little bit bubble be somewhere. Wouldn't him say? You bet me in your bar or your accountant. How you do my fortune?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So a character is
even.
Exactly. Obi a lady will sleep with a lot of men just to get a position.
Yes.
So if that's the case, ono na oye acting no, onye she, but then oye roles ABM portray meaning obi oha oye me say dey make say me manage acting but me act me pay love scene not because me to me in the love scene because me need the way I manage to I feel like I'll act better as a villain.
Yeah.
Me I want to be a villain when I'm acting. In that case no I'm still an actor.
Yeah.
But
there's
when you
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
To say chewa ne ejako kuhua chewa wa she slate or the turning kick no bibisa enti no what if ne pa no yes because chewa
oh yeah,
chewa on your explicit scene.
Yeah.
Enti adent no be be ware chewa now ba ne be ma na what problem with that?
Oh me I think say like people have like the right to their own opinions. Like
right.
say Brian saying they think say if they are the ones that are gonna accept them, I'm not more jawari. Mind you, and you be man in family now because this is not gonna work. Or balance of family, what have they seen? Like how can two separate parties like agree on one, right? By when there's even two people cannot like work together unless they agree. I'm saying I think like it has nothing to do with whatever scenes that they're gonna play or she's gonna play. I think it has more to do with like the area, I mean the
general perspective of
it, right? Yes, so she's an actress.
Not just say who your bar now acted there, forget about marriage, forget about it.
Forget about it. I mean it's
and someone entertaining it's not fair.
It comes with a career. Like
it's not fair.
It's a professional risk.
At
when you're professional
life is not fair. Like there are a lot of things that goes into marriage that we can also say like it's not fair, like in general, like it's not fair.
So am I acting in Omunyai?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying so obey my worry, right? But then there's a chance. I mean, even Yamo Company, you're not famous, no. Our marriage can blow up in our face, right? Like they can be divorced. But I'm saying so, but we are looking at probabilities, right? The stats, no. Like even in Ghana, right? Actors are here now, like, you know, like more yeah.
And I worry I could say any
but
endorse.
So I think every time we try to make excuses, and I'm saying is like if we make logic prevail now, like their parents are right. That's the way I see it.
But if we make love prevail, they are not right.
No,
but in as much as we are, even with the logic, you need to logically think of Obano happiness. Because the thing is, Big Mike, the thing is, the thing is, it's about happiness now, happiness. At the end of the day, mind you, that actor was an actor. Before the guy met him, the guy knew all the odds that come with this career. No, woman, or say I love you, and they've dated for 3 whole years. He's okay. Okay, being in that toxic relation. They both do drugs. In as much as it's bad, you know. So exactly, but to them, no. So with whatever it is that is going on with their career, they are okay. So parents, you know. Like Nayak said, you know, I still believe that they should give them a chance, because like you rightly said,
it is
Nayak. Into the way Nayak, with where you are coming from, you believe say everybody deserves a chance to marriage, a chance to marriage, happiness, or whatever.
Understanding.
I think that they lack education when it comes to the acting side.
They need to be educated. Either say
on what goes into acting and everything.
Once I did piano and cry to the way I approach your idea when I know the man they retaliate.
Right.
Nipa. That kind of thing is inbuilt. We made that. Obia a little bit of ego. A BD and a bro BDS. It is a omone parents and not say. Obia parents on way dear accountants ba and actor soba. Until Obia and the uncle Cassa. Then still Mujina dear meaning
Omunjai.
No. Because you always have to fight for what you want.
Okay.
I believe in that.
I agree.
But the baby can't find Yami to find Yami fee and society in Nipa said, "O down ma a way. Well, down ma a bebwa as a penny young woman because meaning is a woman in Omana money penny be outside of my parents for my life. Ombe will be from Kotsum, no more
explain it to them.
Yes, because maybe who say, I worry be anywhere a year. Perfect. And I guarantee say obekwa kwesi awie. Emunsam ne yenim ayesa ade che emunsam. Yete ha yete he yakoda yenim yede ye hu hye nyamesa. Enye nna na ye sori. Obi anyare nya hwe won sori bi.
Okay.
Inti they should.
For advice na nka meka se fa hye mu ma me preko.
Na me bone tofa.
Fa bone tofa ma me. Bone kese pa ba ko. They want the
first of all, no be conscientization. Okay. Our education here. I'm sure. Yeah, the two way I platform I bet me so they are two OBN parents. NTSC. Obu okra sebi school crown ko bi da. Enti watete one from them. Oh, atese monko. And reality of facts and so on. Parents go on here say, Ubet say, Yamoma say, no more who say, happiness, and who be a pa. Acquire Sauba, and you'll be. akọ empirewani nsen bi omo 20s honum baby no ma wo now see oh me dem fie de yen ko wo abontin say wo de an wo yere no ene na ntina ye me de ana me ye dickness e wa so yin me pese be en gwa say yen fa ho e sha ho 3 months na ma menya munya ye oba ye ne ho ade ye be me ba ne ho ade na be ma no nso de ne saa be ye ne ho ade saa enti udina nkasa no saa na ebeko enti saa na ade beko wa aware enum
na wa saa
ube ye onyo men na saa because
ene saa
wa saa aduane be saa ku be fie saa owi ado saa ko saa
aye me das na ya
video saa ni afa fro saa wa enti se be ma no nani nwi mami wie me ye wie obedi di wa bontin ti wo kwa na sro mum nyaaye ye generation na ewom ne ye nko chichire oba mfa mre bema ne chichire bema mo ba ye ne namwa ne esiesia ye ho eni ye se ye peye ho amom ye monte ase
eyi ya ne
eyi ya enya mo
anye so a
nim samo dwen ye ho pa umbilical cord na chichire mo de na etwitwa ye so ye sie no ye sire mo that's all you need to do why
that's all na ya Big Mike
sister
minim say yenka wa enka ne obeye no wa candidate minim into the final words one
I think say na ya ka yesa masaya sa but
I say ba be
yes actually the thing is you know there is a reason why you keep fans and records, right? Statistics. So Nabaya will make, you know, like better decisions, and I say like well-informed decision making, right? Stats no honum. I think that accountant now like need to like revisit this stuff. Like look around him, right? Look at saying accountant, actress, and actress, actress. Like look around him, like he can make this decision. But then I think looking at that, he realized that his parents and her parents are right, and then we'll go from there. Happiness can sometimes be an illusion.
So
yeah.
Me da se we de me di ma se me ba be ebesi and I dey story ebesi and na me bibi aba metim Zakoji Ojio sa Nigerian no na oka say unso no ye actor and na I mean they still acting though. But no, cause even omo the same profession. They are married. Their marriage, you know, was under, you know, big strain because okoye some nude scene be and Oban, even though the Obama he was expecting say she would understand but she couldn't. And I think say her drink I was saying you two nimpo say one. So I'm like you better to send any brow ye. You did it. My excuse me. It's a bit too far when they are on set. Yo, minya bema. Minya ba. They don't have to buy you. So now say ni mo check into the decision. I think say only obema no. Say ni kan mo ntina say na mo ndwen ho ye. So mo feel say more ways of convincing the parents to some baba mo side are fair enough. If not, and another sene ye be shia sa nti me pa tro me da se so nya adaje na utie me nti even the media platforms so we share me abehum. Thank you so much for once again sticking with us. Menia Nayak, thank you so much once again, Medofo.
Always a pleasure.
My guests.
Stop.
Me da se send us over Big Mike. Yankopon show so ojebre na o share me. Take care of yourself. Na akoso a share yedwumadi sebeya ahofehima. Viola. Ebeko Viola sa. Bachon pancha me asante. Yankopon show. Na me se my powerful wey dey me do o meche na yenko. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful week. Bye bye, sir.
Yes, sir. Fala.
Fala.